Yo, before we start this video, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. It is almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I just felt I needed to give off a lot of this energy. I'm a little bit, just feeling a wave. I'm feeling a VSC, a visionary stream of consciousness right now. And I just felt like I just had to give you guys this type of energy. Late at night, when I'm up just by myself, thinking to myself, writing down some notes about the future and how I want to change the future in 2020 and the whole decade as a whole. I just felt I needed to share this energy with you guys. So if you guys can gain some inspiration from this, that's awesome. If you guys can get some influence from this, that's awesome. If you guys hate this video, then cool. Pass by. But if you guys just like this video, man, I hope it reaches out to you and it gives you a little different perspective on life, man. So all love, man. Yeah, this is, V-Rob, the little 2 a.m. inspiration session. Yo, fam, the time right now is 1:38 a.m. It is Sunday morning. I just got done recording the Lakers-Grizzlies reaction video. And I was just thinking about a lot of things. So today I got done with my presentation slideshow that I'm doing in front of 4 different sessions at my local middle school on Tuesday, right before Thanksgiving break for my school district. Obviously, I'm a senior in high school, and I actually got invited to do this. One of the tech people at my school invited me to do this and have this opportunity because she thought, and I mean, who wouldn't think that my story is not just influential and inspirational, but also something that can really help kids that are younger than me and that are just going into high school. And you guys have obviously heard my story if you guys watched my documentary about the true life of a small YouTuber, which, man, looking back, I watched a little bit of it yesterday. Probably my best piece of work. I would do another documentary this year because there are a lot of things to cover with, working with Chance the Rapper, working with Disney, getting 10,000 subscribers. There's just been so many things that have happened to me this year. Working with 1 in 5, being an advocate for mental health. All these things that have happened to me this year, I could definitely make a documentary about 2019 alone for me. But I think I'm going to wait a little bit, and probably when I hit, probably 100,000 or 1 million subscribers, I'll do a huge 40-plus minute documentary again. But as for a documentary, you guys, right now, you guys won't be getting one this year, sadly. I thought about doing one for Christmas Eve, but like I said, I just want to hold all the information and hold the things that I've learned this year and put them into a project that would be more down the road and that I could add more info from this year. Because this year is a big year for me. I'm a senior in high school, and going back to the presentation thing, my whole presentation, it's titled Staying True to Yourself / YouTube 101. So there's 2 parts of the presentation, right? The second part is YouTube 101. I talk about the equipment for YouTube, the work I put in for YouTube, how many hours a day I put in the work for YouTube, what you need for YouTube, what editing software I think is best, cameras and whatnot. And then the first part, Staying True to Yourself, is basically a history about me, Vaughn Robinson, my accomplishments because of YouTube, and staying true to yourself, meaning in this society that we are in now. So, me being a high school senior in the year 2019, 2020, I feel that we are in a huge moment in society where there are still so many new opportunities that have opened up over the past 5 to 10 years because of technology, because of social media, because of many different factors. There's also been many different new routes for people to take post-middle school, post-high school, post-college, post-whatever. But we're still ostracized when we want to do something different than the crowd. We're still attacked by having an opinion different than everyone else. Staying true to yourself, this presentation that I'm doing, it's all about stepping out of the circle. Stepping out of this box that you were put in at a very young age. When you tell your teachers, oh, I want to be the next Indiana Jones, or I want to be the next Luke Skywalker, I want to be, someone that cures cancer, I want to be the greatest doctor in America, I want to fly a jetpack one day, I want to drive a self-driven car, I want to have my own flying car, I want to have this invention that cures all diseases, and you are shot down from your dreams saying you can't do that, You can't do this. It's too realistic. It's too immature. It's too childish. Everyone is told that about their dreams from a young age. When you're in kindergarten and you're obsessed with this one TV show, this one movie, and you have these visions in your head, right? And then you're just attacked by that. Then you get told you have to be more realistic about your dreams. And then 5 to 10 years down the line, you're in the school system that we live in today that builds this society for workers. It doesn't build them for entrepreneurs. It doesn't build them for creators. It doesn't build them for innovators. It is built like a factory. It is built just like it was during the Industrial Revolution and the 1800s. This public school system is the exact same. Obviously, they've implemented, technology, many different things. But it is still the same time frame. Kids go to school during the day because the parents would go off to the factory. Same setup, right? Still go to school around 7 hours a day, which I feel is wrong. I think it should be a lot shorter. I feel there's a lot of wasted time in school when we're just sitting around on our phones, Snapchatting people, having just conversations about things that don't matter. I was having a conversation with my psychology teacher, right? And I was telling him my biggest concern with school, or what I would do if I was leading a school, is implement, if you are forced to have these classes, right? Say you're forced to have these chemistry classes, these math classes, these English classes, some of these classes that don't matter. I think some of them do, but some of them don't. Implement real life situations, implement real life traits into the activities, into the assignments that you're doing. Have the kids do a presentation in front of the class. Work on their public speaking traits. Have them work on what it feels like to work in a group. Have them work on what it feels to have a project due by a week and you have to work with your coworkers or a team on it. Have your students get out of their comfort zone. That's the biggest thing, man. I see so many kids, even younger kids. They are so afraid to try new things for the better of them in their future. Because they're afraid it might affect them in the future. They're afraid it might affect them now. They're afraid that it might get a negative response from their family. What you gotta realize, bro, is that we are young. But what you also have to realize is that we only have about 100 years on this planet. The 100 years might seem like a lot right now to you guys, but if you ask anyone, especially that has been able to live on this planet for the past 5 to 10 years, time feels like it's going faster and faster. In my opinion, I'm one of those people that can see that time could possibly be a myth just because we all have our own version of time. Some of us feel time goes fast. Some of us feel time goes slow. Sometimes time feels different than other times. But my point is, look at our life at about 100 years. The Earth is over 4.5 billion years old. And it's going to stay here for another couple billions of years. So, think about this, yo. That split second in between both those statements, divide that by about 100, and that's the amount of time we're on this earth for. We are here for less than a blink, a snap, in space-time. Our time here on earth is very short when you look at it from that perspective. So why not just think of an idea and put that energy out in the universe? Put that type of energy, put that thought just out there. Just take risks, take opportunities, get out of your comfort zone. Stop listening to people saying that you cannot do something. Why would you do something just because someone else told you that you can't? A lot of haters in our society, a lot of people that drag people down because they're chasing their dreams. A lot of people that tear people down because they gave up on their dreams a long time ago. They have been told already that you cannot accomplish this, you can never be able to do this. And they get sent that negative energy. And when I did a whole course on energy, y'all, and how the chakra system works and whatnot. When you get sent negative energy, It goes into your system. And guess what? When you put something into your system, it goes out just like food. You got to put that negative energy back out. And so if someone tells you can't do something, guess what? That negative energy is going to go straight to someone else that is trying to accomplish their dreams also. I mean, you look at this example. Say a teacher lashes out on you. Vaughn, you should have gotten a better grade on this. Vaughn, you should have done the homework. Vaughn, you should have done this. Aren't you going to go home and then just get mad at the simplest things? Even when it isn't even their fault. Like, say your dog is looking at you. Like, Rosie, what are you doing? Why are you looking at me like that? That negative energy that you got from school, that you got from that adult, is going to go lash out on someone else that doesn't even deserve it at all. We just need to be more positive towards one another. I never understand why we are so negative towards one another. I get how so many people are so passionate about their side of their political spectrum, or some that they're so proud of to be united in, which I respect. I respect someone that is really passionate about what they believe in, because I'm one of those people. But I don't like the type of people that are passionate about what they believe in, but then aren't open to anyone else's ideas. Or they discriminate people because of their ideas, and they don't think they have anything else to give. I always think of it like this, y'all. If someone is passionate about an idea, right? And don't give me Adolf Hitler was passionate about, killing Jews. If someone is passionate about a legitimate idea that has some background to it, you got to think there is a legitimate and a true reasoning why they believe that. And I'm not saying you have to agree with them, but you at least have to respect why they are passionate about it. You guys could have a dialogue. You guys should not have a diatribe where it's someone attacking someone for their beliefs. You guys should have a dialogue with one another. So maybe this side can learn something about this side, and maybe this side can learn something about this side. It can be a learning moment. There are many different ways to learn, people. School is not the only education system in this planet. This world is a classroom, yo. Everywhere you look, you can learn something. Everywhere you look, you can learn something. You guys might be learning something from me right now. I could be a teacher to some of y'all. I could be an influencer to some of y'all. You guys can gain inspiration. You guys can gain knowledge from anything, y'all. I'm talking about from music, from movies, from social media. Yes, social media can have a lot of cons, but it can also have a lot of pros. You guys can learn stuff from basketball, from any sport. You guys can learn something from just going out and looking at information, looking at the things around you. You guys can get the Holy Bible app on your phone and get a daily verse every single day like I do. Don't think of yourself as someone that has no purpose on this earth, y'all. Don't say, well, I'm just this, I'm just this, I'm just that. I can't do this because I'm this. I'm not good enough. Don't ever think that you're not good enough for anything. You are more than that. I mean, think, me being a Christian, we're all a child of God. God picked you to do something on this planet. You guys have to think of it like that. God picked you. The chances of living on this planet, y'all, right? The probability of you being born on Earth is 1 in 400 trillion. I'm going to repeat that number. 1 in 400 trillion. We got to be more appreciative of our time on this planet, y'all. Our time is short. Our time is valuable. Our time is rare. If you have the ability to watch this video right now, y'all, think about how blessed you are. Think about how blessed you are, man. 1 in 6 children in the United States are starving. Over 1 billion people in this world have no electricity. Over 1 billion people in this world are starving. Give more to people. Show gratitude. Yes, we are here to express ourselves and follow our dreams. But we're also here to help one another. We're on a team, y'all. We gotta start looking at it like each other like that. We're not here to pull up and rah at someone. We're not here to spaz at someone. We're not here to cuss someone out or discriminate someone. We're here to work together towards a goal and making our life better on this planet. That should be everyone's goal at the end of the day. Just make our life, for our family, for our friends, for our society, for our city, for our state, for our nation, and for our earth, and for our humanity better. Make everyone's lives better. Me being Vaughn Robinson, a content creator, an influencer, an advocate, someone who's inspirational, someone who's a god, someone who is a creative, someone who is a creative genius, I'll say. I have the purpose to inspire others and help others follow their dreams. I have a goal of changing this earth. And I'm not one of those people, I talked to my dad about this. I'm done with saying the word try. Try to me is a negative word in the dictionary. Why would you ever try to do something? I'm going to try to go work out. I'm going to try to get a good grade on this test. I'm going to try and drop 30 points in this next basketball game. I'm going to try and do well on this. I'm going to try and do this errand. I'm going to try and make it to this. Why would you just try? Why would you just try? That makes no sense. It's like me, instead of saying, I'm going to look at my phone, I'm going to try and look at my phone. Why would you just try? No more try. No more just try. Just do and will. We will do this. We will do this. When we do this. Not if, or we'll try. No, we will. We will and we will do. It's that simple, yo. Change your train of thought. Change your vocabulary. And I will tell you guys, if you lead with more positivity, more love, all love is 2019. If you lead with love, you will get love back. And if we just all start leading with love, imagine our society. Not all this hate, not all this fuck you on Instagram type beat. Spend these 100 years in positivity, y'all. Do you guys want to be chilling on your deathbed, age 99? You know, you got family coming in visiting you. When they leave the hospital room, right? And you're sitting back, do you want to look back and say, man, why did I lead with so much hate in my life? Why did I hold a grudge against so many people and not just flip the next chapter in life that God has already printed out for me? Take chances. Don't be afraid to step out of your circle, y'all. That's what I did with my time in high school, man. I got respect for people that did well in high school. You know, I'm not going to stand up here and say that I was on anything. I wasn't an honor student. I didn't get a 30 on my ACT. I wasn't on, anything. I didn't get any, academic awards or anything. But when I stepped out of my circle that I was put in at a young age, like we're all supposed to be, just a worker in this society. When I stepped out of that circle that we're all put in and took a risk, and since then I've been able to work with so many amazing people and meet so many amazing people and got a chance to go to so many different places and build these connections and build this brand, and it's been amazing, man. So I encourage you guys to step out of your circle and try something different. Try anything. Try something that you might not even love. Try a different sport. Try a different activity. You guys might love it. That's what I got, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. I just felt I had to give off this type of energy on this beautiful Sunday. Glory to God. Shout to God one time, man. Shout to Jesus. Thank you guys so much for salvation and this opportunity to be on this earth. Guys, keep being yourself. Keep being who you are. Keep following your dreams. Do not listen to other people's opinions on you, bro. If you're up about this thing, man, all love 2019. I'm out.